Videos we saw the transformation of simple present tense into passive voice. Then in the previous video we saw the past tense into passive voice, what transformation happens. Now today in this video I will be giving you some structure, the pattern on present continuous, past continuous, present perfect and past perfect. So, I will be covering up this one. This is a structure, I will be dealing with this. Then let us see some mixed exercises today, because in the previous two videos we saw the structure, that is what happens simple present tense, what happens in the passive voice. So, all the tenses we have seen, including the modal auxiliary verbs like can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, must, need not, have to, all these things we have seen that what happens in that. Means he must be given, it can be done, like that we have seen. So, today I will give you the structure, because I said the past participle usage is very important in the passive voice form. That is why we should have a training, we should train ourselves to be used to it, so that mistakes can be avoided. So, how to do it? Listen now. See, present continuous, is or are. He is writing a novel. A novel is being written by him. So, I have given you the passive verbs like that: he is writing, he is polishing, he is cutting, he is cleaning, he is removing, he is stopping, he is cooking, he is selling, like that. Was removing, he was removing the nail was being removed by him. He was cutting the grass was being cut by him. They were polishing the floor was being polished by them. They are stopping the buses are being stopped by them. He is cooking breakfast is being cooked by him. She is selling apples are being sold by her. So, like this we have to practice. He is writing, he is being written, he is polishing, he is being polished, he is cutting, he is being cut, he is cleaning, he is being cleaned, was removing, was being removed, were stopping, were being stopped, were cooking, were being cooked, were selling, were being sold. So, here you see polished, cleaned, removed, stopped, cooked. These 5 are regular verbs, past participle form of a regular verbs, like polish, polished, polished, clean, cleaned, cleaned, remove, removed, removed, stop, stopped, stopped, cook, cooked, cooked. Whereas written, cut, sold, they are irregular verbs. You have to be very careful with the irregular verbs here. Write, wrote, written, cut, cut, sell, sold, sold. So, this way you have to practice. So, what you should do now? Here you put any subject, he is writing something, they are playing, they are cutting grass, he was cleaning the floor, they were stopping. Change these verbs with some other new verbs and then practice. Then put the past participle form and practice. Constructed, for example, constructed, they are constructing a house is being constructed by them, like that. Replace these verbs with any other transitive verbs which can be converted into passive voice, and have a practice of that, and use more irregular verb forms and the passive forms of the past participle form of the regular verbs you should know and practice it. So, this is about present progressive and past progressive. Now, let us come to present perfect and past perfect. How is it? Has beaten, he has beaten the dog has been beaten by him. He has kept the purse, The purse has been kept by him. She has swept the floor. The floor has been swept by her. They have found the money. The money has been found by them. He had sold his house. His house had been sold by him. He had seen her last week. She had been seen by him last week. The thunder, the lightning struck the roof. The roof was struck by the lightning. The lightning had struck the roof had been struck by the lightning. So, has beaten, has kept, have swept, have built, have found, have sold, has been sold or have been sold, had told, had been told, had seen, had been seen, had stuck, had been stuck. So, this is the way we have to do it. Now, I will give you some examples of conversion of some mixed type. I will give you now. I will take some present tense also, some present continuous, some past tense, some perfect tenses, some form of auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries and all. Let us see that, and then we will go to some more nuances of this active passive. We will see some 8 examples now. See, we need action now. Need is the active verb here in present tense. So, what happens? Action is needed now. Action is needed now. Need is a simple present tense verb. It becomes is needed now. They write letters every day. Write is the active verb in present tense again. Letters are written every day. You see here, observe here. They write letters, plural. So, letters are written every day. They finished the building. So, past tense, simple past tense. They finished the building recently. The building was finished recently by them. Romans built, again simple past tense. Romans built Rome long time ago. Rome was built long time ago by Romans. We must stop inflation now. Inflation must be stopped. Must stop, must be stopped. Can be, will be, shall be, could be, like that. They will write, future. They will write letters tomorrow. Letters will be written by them tomorrow. They are reading, present continuous. I was giving you the structure, the beginning of today's video. They are reading the book now. The book is being read now. So, is reading becomes is being read. They have written, present perfect. They have written letters. Letters have been written by them. Have been written by them. They had written letters. Letters had been written by them. So, step here is that identify the verb first, main verb in active voice, and corresponding change what will happen to the verb in the passive voice. That is the main focus you have to have. Then all other steps I told you in the first 2-3 videos, that subject goes to the place of object, object comes to the place of subject, like this. So, this is how we have to do. I will give you some more examples orally now. See, someone will serve refreshments. Refreshments will be served by someone. People must not leave bicycles in the hall. Bicycles must not be left by people in the hall. Must not leave becomes must not be left. They gave her a clock. A clock was given to her by them. Gave becomes was given. We will not admit children under 16 years. Children under 16 years will not be admitted by us. Will not admit, will not be admitted. Children could not have done all this damage. All this damage couldn't have been done by the children. Couldn't have done becomes couldn't have been done. Has someone posted my parcel? Whether my parcel has been posted by someone. Has posted, has been posted. They haven't stamped the letter. The letter hasn't been stamped by them. You need not type this letter. This letter need not be typed by you. Need not type, need not be typed. We have warned you, you have been warned by us. See, we have warned you, you have been warned by us. They are constructing a bridge is being constructed by them. The lorry knocked him down, he was knocked down by the lorry. They didn't look after the children properly, the children were not looked after properly by them. Did not look after, were not looked after. So, like this I have given you now, you see, must not, will serve, will be served, must not leave, must not be left, gave becomes was given, will not become, admit becomes will not be admitted, then posted becomes was posted, haven't stamped will become haven't been stamped, need not type, need not be typed, like that. So, finally, we will see some more examples. We will see some more examples in which I will be using mostly the modals will, can, must, like that. See here, somebody will clean the office tomorrow. The office will be cleaned by somebody tomorrow, or the office will be cleaned tomorrow. Somebody must clean the office. The office must be cleaned by somebody. I think they will invite you to the party. You will be invited by them to the party. You will be invited, will invite becomes will be invited. They can't repair my watch can't be repaired by them. They should wash the sweater should be washed. Should was wash, should be washed. They are going to build a new airport. A new airport is going to be built. Built. A new airport is going to be built by them. Somebody has to wash these clothes. These clothes has to be washed by somebody. So, will clean, will be cleaned, must clean, must be cleaned, will invite, will be invited, can't repair, can't be repaired, should wash, should be washed, are going to be built, are going to build, is going to be built, or are going to be built, has to wash, somebody has to wash these clothes has to be washed by somebody, has to wash, has to be washed. So, this way we will read this and understand, and in the next video will be the last video on active and passive, in which I will talk about direct and indirect objects, two objects when it comes in a sentence, how we can convert it, and then some more nuances means some technical aspects of active passive. So, that I will cover various aspects of active passive other than the 10 major tenses. So, let us wait for the next video.